welcome to Mind Your Business, the channel where we are in everybody's business. If you don't mind getting in people's business, you're on the right channel. Talking about current topics and gossip. Well, Amy is out here acting a fool, and it looks like Yandy is also going to be acting up and acting a fool out here too, because how is a woman coming for her with some Mandisi's drama? Let's talk about it, people. Welcome, people, my inclusive crew, and let's talk about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Now, this week, the bits that I just want to touch on are definitely this whole situation with Yandy and, Mandisi's. We know that Kirk's baby mother, Jasmine, did say, that he's been at her bar before. And now we've got Zell saying how apparently, he's out here in these streets. And that's what he's hearing on the streets. So I'm like, the man is not wearing his wedding ring. We see a preview of Yandy buying him, Yandy with jewelry, trying to bribe him to wear his ring back and stuff. I'm just like, what is going on out here? And then, of course, the ending clip shows a whole madness going down. Husband and her brethren has come through to come and light up Yandy with some knowledge that she didn't know and chat about, her man being out here in the streets. And it's looking that way, because where there's smoke, there is usually fire. Because I'm like, You remember the episode when Zell was saying, Yandy, you got your own things to be worrying about, when she was over there laughing at him and his mix-up with, Saucy Santana that day and Chicana. I'm just like, really? Really have some tidying up to do over there, because it does look like Mandisi's eye is wandering. And when I saw the girl, I thought, yeah, maybe it's true, because where there's smoke, there's fire, like I said. Anyway, so that definitely was interesting to me. The other parts that I thought were interesting were, of course, you had Carly Red and Sierra's engagement party, because, they are engaged again for the 10th time. I don't know how many times, but those two definitely have a whole heap of rings. But they are both engaged and having a party. So we know that Amy doesn't get along with Bambi and Sierra. And like I said before, it's a whole heap of foolishness to me, because Amy should not be holding no feelings over some man from over 10 years ago. You should kind of let that go. Have your say, but let it go. But then for you to be moving to Scrappy now, as Zell rightly said, it is Bambi's ex-husband and father to her 3 children. So, come on now, this is ridiculous behaviour. What are we doing out here? So when the party started, it started off okay, because I thought, okay, you've got Carly Red, who doesn't really like Bambi, but because of, her daughter losing her father and, her recognising that life's short, she went and spoke to Bambi, them to clear the air, which was good. So I'm like, okay, it's going good. There's a part where, Amy's at the table and she's talking to Sierra's fiance and saying that, she does have love for Sierra. It's just that, them two just got into it. Next thing you know, she's there cussing off Sierra. I'm just like, what the hell? Now, Sierra, she wasn't very good at the roasting. I will say that. She tried her best, yeah? Amy was doing very well, I will say, considering that she was handling up her. Then she moved on to Bambi, and I'm just like, this is doing the most, although Bambi definitely had some of her shots of her own. But I'm like, Amy, you're doing all this nonsense for no reason. You're a talented girl, you're a pretty girl. I don't understand why she's wasting her time with Bambi's leftovers and trying to cause that mix-up only because of, her dating her ex of, how many years ago. Just clear the air and move on. There's no need for all that animosity. It doesn't make no sense. It's just giving, very much, you're doing the most. And with Sierra, I don't know what your issue is anyway, apart from Sierra throwing some shots at your music. Yeah, tell her you're pissed off about it and clear the air and move on. All this is doing a lot. She's calling her a tight face, chatting about her and the other tight face needs to beat it, like Michael Jackson. I was like, okay. She definitely had me crack up a little bit, but I was just like, no. The problem that I have with you, Amy, is that whilst, if it was a case of, Bambi was seeing your ex-fiance or something like that, I could get more behind you. But on this situation, it's not making no sense. Just stick to doing the music and, because you're talented at that, and stop all the mix-up. Like I said, she handled herself well, but still, I feel like she's just wrong and strong at the end of the day. She's just giving very much wrong and strong. So basically, Amy's got herself looking like a crazy woman out here, looking completely ridiculous, very messy, very side chickish, just mad because of a guy you dated how many years ago? Make it make sense. And I think she makes herself look even more ridiculous and very loose. She's there calling Sierra loose, but the fact that you're talking about, you're telling Scrappy how when you're with Bambi, you're friends with her, you used to look at him at the side of your eye and think, yeah, he's nice, but no, look away, look away. That is very, very messy behaviour. Like, what? I feel like any of your friends should be side-eyeing you. Like, is this how she's looking at, like, everybody's husband until you fall out? Then you're going to go after someone's man? Like, no, you're looking very birdish. It's very, very messy, sketty behaviour. I don't like it. And I don't really think that she's actually a sket like that, but I feel like she's coming off in that way, like she's just making herself look a mess. Real birdish, really, really. Now, while Zell does crack me up usually, I do not agree with him saying that Amy looks like Wesley Snipes. I was like, no, she does not. She's actually a pretty girl, although she is doing the most. And because she's doing the most, she is coming across unlikable and not very attractive because of the behaviour. I'm just like, she's got talent, you know what I mean? She's a pretty girl. Just stop wasting your time with this nonsense. Like, stop the foolishness. You were friends with Bambi before. You were friends this year before. I liked it like that. Elsewhere in the episode, we saw Spice and Scrappy doing their little music video. I looked alright. The music sounded alright as well. So that was, I was like, okay, let's see what comes out of you guys. Well, that's good. Other than that, I want to know what's going on next week. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with Yandy and his whole mix-up, because Mendices has got girls pulling up on his wife. I'm just like, whoa, what is going on? Can you keep your side chicks in check? What is going on? What do you think is going on there, people? Do you think that's storyline, or do you think that's actually really going down? Of course, I have to check out social media and see what people were saying on there. So here are some tweets that have me nodding along and cracking up. Okay, so you've heard what I've had to say about this week's show. You've seen what people had to say on socials. So what are you guys saying about this show? What do you think of this whole Amy situation? What do you think of the Yandy situation? Let me know your thoughts below. Yes, so thanks for watching that. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and hit that notification bell so you know when I am uploading some more of people's business. So until then, my nosy people, stay blessed.